I'm Stoic Dan. Aside from the practical nature of Stoicism, this philosophy also offers people a system of ethics that helps us improve our minds and our character. And if we follow this path to eudaimonia, which is a full sense of happiness or flourishing, then we will be using logic more and fears and desires less. This is a fascinating area for me because we all have a lot to improve as individuals. But how can we apply this to business? Well, on the 1A program on Friday, they discussed how China was pressuring the Zoom company to disable certain accounts that were organizing events for the Tiananmen Square protests, which, if you remember, was back in 1989. That was over 30 years ago. I think the Zoom accounts in question were based in China, but the question becomes, how does a company deal with ethical decisions in this area? Zoom is based in the United States, where freedom of speech is important, and yet they are forced to adhere to some Chinese rules, because of course the Chinese government wants to maintain control over freedom of speech in its country. So luckily, technology gives us some room to adapt and to find a middle ground here. If Zoom obeys the rules from the Chinese government, but only for users in China, then the users in the USA will not be affected by these demands for the foreseeable future. So what can we do about this as an individual? Well, as a Stoic, you can recognize that technologies are an external. Ultimately, you cannot control them, but at least you can monitor them, and if they align with your ethical goals, then continue to use them. Thanks for watching.